Welcome back. This is Cartoon Recapped. Today we'll show you a 2022 action comedy cartoon called Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. Be aware of heavy spoilers. Sit back and enjoy the show. In a land inspired by feudal Japan and entirely inhabited by cats, aka Chu, a conniving high-ranking official of the land's shogun, desires to expand his giant palace. However, it resides right next to the impoverished village of Kakamocho. Hoping to get rid of it, aka Chu plans to force Kakamocho's residents to abandon their town by sending a gang of thugs led by his second-in-hand Oga to trash the town. The townspeople demand that the shogun appoint a new samurai to protect them after the previous one flees. Ika Chu, hoping to offend the townspeople, decides to appoint Hank, a dog prisoner about to be executed, as Kakamocho's samurai. After an initial hostile reception, Hank relies on the assistance of Jimbo, a catnip-addled samurai who reluctantly agrees to train him in order to overcome the townspeople's hostility. While training, Hank subdues Sumo, an immensely strong henchman that Ika Chu sent to drive out the townspeople quicker, with the help of Jimbo. The townspeople start to see Hank as a hero, but his newfound popularity ends up going to Hank's head, and he neglects his training, which causes a fallout between him and Jimbo. Ika Chu takes Hank to a private nightclub, in order to distract him as his thugs trash Kakamocho. Hank returns to a devastated town and, after a heated argument with Jimbo, he decides to go home, but an origami figure of himself reminds him of his samurai oath. Jimbo, meanwhile, attempts to storm Ika Chu's palace in hopes to free Sumo, who was captured by Ika Chu's henchmen. Hank returns in order to help him out. Upon hearing about Sumo's escape, Ika Chu recruits an army of thugs to get rid of Kakamocho for good. Hank returns to Kakamocho, and explains his plan to defeat Ika Chu's army. The townspeople then build a perfect paper copy of the town and themselves as a diversion. When the raiders attack the fake town and its population of dummies, which have been booby-trapped with dynamite, Hank ignites the bombs and the townspeople attack the thugs. The shogun arrives, who questions the ruckus. Oga accidentally exposes Ika Chu's plan to him, causing Ika Chu to flee. Hank then chases Ika Chu to his palace, where he fights him on his giant jade toilet, which overflows and threatens to flood the town. Hank warns the Kakamocho townspeople of the incoming flood, and leads them in the digging of a channel to safely divert the water around the town. With Kakamocho saved, the impressed shogun decides to appoint Jimbo as the new samurai, but he gives the position to Hank. Hank, however, feels that he is not entirely ready, so he ends up giving the position to Imiko, a kitten who also desires to be a samurai. Hank and Jimbo continue to train in their own time, with their relationship mended. In a post-credits scene, a now imprisoned Ika Chu consoles himself that at least he will not have to partake in a sequel. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.